A huge building called Play-2 appears in a corner of the city in the dark sky, under the light of a lightning strike. This is where the good guy doll is made. After the horrific events of the first film, the company decides that they will show Chucky is just a toy. There's nothing to be afraid of. Workers take out the burnt, deformed Chucky's body, clean it, put new plastic on it, and put new eyes on it. But no one knows. The soul of Charles D. Ray is hidden inside. Immediately after the lightning strike, a worker is electrocuted and dies. Chucky opens his eyes again and smiles. Miss me? On the other hand, little Andy is now in a foster home. Mother Karen is undergoing psychiatric treatment. No one believes her story. Andy is scared, alone, but there's only one word on his face. Chucky is still alive. Foster parents Phil and Joan try to raise him as their own son, along with another orphan girl, Kyle, a brave, teenage girl who becomes Andy's best friend. One day, Andy comes home from school to find a new toy doll in the house, the exact same good guy doll. He is shocked. He says no, that can't be. But the doll doesn't move, it just smiles as if nothing has happened. The night is getting late, a light storm in the air. Suddenly, Andy hears a familiar voice in a soft voice. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Andy screams. The foster mother rushes in, but Chucky is still lying there, unharmed. Everyone thinks Andy is mentally ill. Chucky enters the house this time deliberately. He kills the other good guy doll and takes its place. Andy is sleeping. Chucky goes to his head and says, "You know it's time. I'll come back in her body, son." Chucky begins to chant. Suddenly, Andy runs away. Everyone wakes up with a loud bang as he falls down. Phil catches him and shouts, "Stop this drama, Andy." But then Chucky runs up from behind and pushes Phil. He falls down the stairs and dies. Chucky laughs. "Oops, did I do that?" Andy runs away in fear. Kyle comes to save him. Joan also dies at the hands of Chucky. Now the two orphans, Andy and Kyle, are running for their lives against Chucky. Chucky climbs into the truck and grabs Andy, saying, "There's no escape this time. Tonight, I'm going to be reborn." Andy shouts, "You'll never be human." Chucky gets angry. Look who said that. They arrive at the good guy factory. Thousands of dolls' heads, hands, and eyes lined up. The factory's interior is like a mix of a dream and a nightmare. Chucky begins to chant the spell, but something inside his body starts to change. He realizes he's too late. He shouts, "No, it's too late." Andy and Kyle run away together and turn on the machine. Chucky gets trapped, his hand caught in the machine. Chucky screams, "I'm immortal. You can't stop me." Kyle grabs the rod and hits the machine's switch. Chucky's body shatters into pieces. There's a terrible silence. Smoke rises all around. Andy says wearily, "Is it finally over?" Kyle puts his hand on his shoulder and says, "For now." The two walk out of the factory. The camera slowly pans around the factory, zooms in on Chucky's distorted face lying on the floor. One corner of his face twitches, as if he's smiling again. Chucky's voice, "You can't keep a good guy down."
Subscribe now.